Hi, Patrick. Nice to meet you here. And first, I'd like to thank you for making this great conference, this great event, the DevOps Days. So, please tell us about what. Could you explain in few words what does DevOps is?
Well, for me, it was like when I worked in a lot of companies about breaking the barriers to get things better working. And so I guess the name DevOps was okay, Dev and Ops, but it's more than that. It's like also the business coming in. So it might be not the exact term, but it was a term that stuck. And I guess it's all like everybody involved towards the same goal. So no local goals for each department, but getting everybody behind the same thing.
Ah, great. So, what, in your opinion, were the most important things we discussed today in this event?
Well, one of the things I really liked is that there was a lot of talk about culture and that it's a hard problem to crack. I really like the suggestion of starting with the behavior first. And I think technology, we might not have all the tools we want, but okay, for me that's an easy problem to solve. People have been solving automation for a long time, but getting people into the spirit of working together, I think that's the hard part, and we can learn a lot of that for in the coming years to overcome the barriers. And that's one of the things that for me that stood out of the conference.
So we talked also about cloud computing and its relationship between cloud computing and DevOps. Is, in your opinion, this relation?
Well, it's one of the enablers that made it all easy. Like get a new machine and get it real quick. Because if the process takes too long, getting feedback about building a new system, getting the resources you want, then people get like frustrated that it takes a long time. So cloud computing, we have learned a lot of it that we can apply now in the enterprises with the virtualization as an enabler to make it work there. So for me, I don't do like a lot of cloud stuff, but I learn a lot about people doing stuff in the cloud and trying to apply it into the enterprises.
Great. Patrick, what are the open issues about DevOps that we already have to answer?
Well, we still have a lot of ground to cover. I always say it's like currently we're like the anonymous alcoholics, so we all plead guilty and we start telling our stories. I think the next step is getting all these stories and see why they worked for somebody and why they didn't work for somebody, and try to figure out a way, like a kind of common knowledge on how to apply these things. So I think that's probably one of the steps I'm gonna take next. That I would like really have people being involved on figuring out how we can make it like a kind of recipe for people to start working with it. Because a lot of people start asking me, how can we become DevOps? And there's no easy question answer for that.
So that were my last question was exactly this: how our sysadmins, for example, the developers are already familiar with agile methods and those things. What do you suggest to sysadmins to look for to become more DevOps or more agile?
My experience is that they usually get in from it from the automation part, because they love to do like play with servers and tools. But like I said, it's not the most hard part, but we see some exciting like technologies like Puppet and Chef to leverage that. But well, there was one of the talks was about like seeing the whole value chain and mapping the value chain, and usually in development project it stops at the business, and then it stops at the operational point. And I think if people from the operational point of view start seeing their role in the value chain, and then everybody starts to see that, I guess that's, well, mapping that for a company would give you like the first state how it is, and from there start improving steps little by little and see how it goes. I believe that every company is different and they have like different ways that it can work. But you need first the global picture, and that helps in seeing what you have to optimize and where you have to optimize it.
For people to know more about DevOps, where should they look for reference about it? Do we have some?
Well, currently we have like the Agile System Administration group, and there's the DevOps tool chain. They're both like Google mailing lists. I'm working on a DevOps.info, where I hope like to gather all the information I've been collecting and that other people can be contributing. But for the moment, it's pretty much like search Google or search Twitter for the keyword DevOps. There are not that many hits yet, so you can still work your way through. But like I said, getting the stories together in a common place, it's one of the key areas where we have to start working on that.
Okay, Patrick, thank you very much. Send goodbye to Brazil.
Okay, Brazil. I hope I can do a DevOps Days in Brazil. It would be nice with the weather and would be fun too. So who knows? Thank you.